All right, here we go. King Yella.
King Yella.
King Yella.
King Yella.
King Yella.
King Yella.
Dude. Bro.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm fucking playing games.
Okay. Right now, we need to be delivering a news. No, we need to be delivering a news.
No, it's a new game called Free Cash.
Okay,
and you get paid free cash to play free video.
Oh, you talking about some fun?
Yeah, this ain't Twitter, this ain't Instagram, this ain't none of that. This is free cash where you get free cash. You can make $20, $30, up to $200. It depends on how you play.
You may be over exaggerating. I think it's up to $200 if you're dedicated.
It depends on how you play your game.
Yeah, but it's just the way that you're explaining it.
Man, because I want all the money on.
Okay, I could tell by the way that you are.
Whatever. You gonna help me with my rent or something?
No, I'm just trying to make sure everybody knows that it's free to try. Click the link in the description, scan the QR code, and you'll receive $10.
Free $10. Because I got mine.
Boy, King Yella, man. And it's the King Yella show, not the other show. And I got a special guest in the building. We'll let him introduce himself.
What up, though? This is Ced Watson from Ced Watson TV, a.k.a. Prophet Mahmoud, with the legendary King Yella.
Yes, sir, man. Where you from, my dog?
From Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah? What's going on down there?
Same thing going on everywhere else, man. I'm from the south side of Toledo, and so I kind of like separated myself from the whole city, but Toledo is like 35 minutes from Detroit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? If you go look up, it's one of the most miserable cities in it. If they like when I'm there, so you Google it, it'd be like number one. Like
miserable.
Detroit, Flint, Toledo, and Cleveland be the 4 most miserable cities there a year. You know, like you could drive like.
What you mean by miserable though?
Like when they do poll, worst place to visit, just the miserable and like the poverty and just everything. Like you could just drive miles and won't see nothing.
Yeah.
Like where abandoned buildings used to be at, they knock it down, don't build nothing back. That's what it is. And so like my goal in my neighborhood is like trying to rebuild the neighborhood and stuff like that because I really care about the neighborhood I'm from.
Yeah. So by the city being like the most miserable, did it make you want to like leave? Or?
Hell yeah, I've been leaving. Like I only been back for like a year and a half. I was in Atlanta for like 8 years.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
What made you go back?
So I started doing a lot of community work in Atlanta. Right, I was doing a lot of feed neighborhoods, coaching kids, and so you know, like my whole generation where I'm from, I watched them all get killed. Like when I was a kid. Then my whole generation got wiped out. Then all my nephews, they ended up getting killed.
Yeah.
And all their friends dead. And so now my homeboys' kids is the ones dying, right? And so I was doing this thing called a 7-day word fast where you couldn't say no negative words for 7 days. No cussing, no lying, no saying I'm sick, no I'm tired, you can't even say I can't.
Ooh.
And it's the hardest thing you ever gonna do in your life, right?
Yeah.
And so, but you're going to mess up when you got to count it. You're going to mess up like 200 times a day. You just go like, rebuke it and just keep on going. The whole thing is it changed your mindset because you're thinking about what you're saying. And then your mind starts thinking different. And it's just a blessing of freedom to come over your life, right? So my homeboy Fat Cat's son got killed. Matter of fact, Fat Cat is cousins with nephew. That's one of his people. Man. So Fat Cat's son ended up getting killed. I grew up with Fat Cat, right? Me and Fat Cat never been the best friends. We grew up like brothers, but we always butted heads, get into it. We shoot dice, everything. So he had called me. And I heard, like, I was just scared to call him when his son died. What do you say? You know what I'm saying? Like, he might not have been thinking about this time when you be like, man, sorry for your loss. Or he trying not to think about it. So I just ain't say nothing. So he had called me like, man, Prophet, I was about to beat my neighbor ass. And I was just listening to him. You know, I ain't saying nothing. He was like, man, I'm about to cuss dude out, but I'm on day 4 of my Prophet word fast, man. I said, man, y'all, I'm living in Atlanta. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And man, we bust out laughing because I was down there for this 8 years, so this is like year 7. And so everybody kept saying, like, dude, you doing all this stuff in Atlanta. It's rich niggas already there. Do this stuff in the neighborhood like you used to. Everybody died. When you leave, the neighborhood died with it. And so I was like, you know what? I don't want to go back, bro. But this is what I'm put here to do. You know, I got stabbed. They had to open me up.
Damn.
And so, you know, I laid on my deathbed, you know, and
What happened?
I used to do music. So I had got booked for a show, and it was on some hating stuff for real. Like, this girl's like, I don't appreciate you taking pictures of my girlfriend.
A girl
said that. And so I'm like, I should have just left it alone. Like, what? And so the dudes, they've been causing trouble already over there. Mm-hmm. So they see us like you know what I'm saying, disagreement. They go up there like, is there a problem? This word, man, God speak to you through the spirit. Walk away. Me, I ain't walk away. One of them ended up hitting me. Should have let that go. I ended up beating dude up. And shit, all out broad dude came behind me and started stabbing me.
Damn.
And so, blood was everywhere. The police just see me punching people. They ain't see all the things. So they put me in handcuffs. So it's blood everywhere. I thought, because somebody had hit me in my nose, I thought that's where the blood come from. I had a black dicky outfit on it. Opened up, blood gushing, right? I didn't think it was that bad. I'm thinking I'm about to get some stitches. I ain't know all my organs punctured, all that. He put me on a helicopter, life flight me to the hospital. Like, he don't get out. If we don't get him out of there, he gonna bleed to death.
Yeah.
So I wake up like 4 days later. And so, but while I'm out, you know, like, you see your life, like, you going up your life, right? Man, nothing. Only thing that I will remember or was reflecting my life with these riots I started. Mm-hmm. It was you could Google it. It was the most craziest riot of 2005. The Nazis came, thought they was gonna march, and I threw the first brick, and the whole riots ended up going out. So that's the highlight of my life. I'm dying, and that's the only, no kid at the time, no marriage, no birth. I couldn't think of nothing. I'm on my deathbed, and the highlight of my life was these riots. And so at that time, I said, man, God, please spare me, you know, and I would live different this time, you know. And so at that moment, God spoke to me like, nah, I don't need you talking about I grew up going and rapping no more than like that. I need you speaking and these young men, like, teach them about God and lead them to Christ and not lead them to the deathbed. Mm-hmm. You know, and so it was a calling on my life to do that. And I ended up going to Atlanta and doing just that. And so once I knew in my spirit, like, God was like, man, you need to go back where you from, because messengers are raised and not sent. Mm-hmm. And I say this to say that, like, when you call to a specific place. Mm-hmm. And so you go through certain things because nothing happened to you, it happened for you. Mm-hmm. So when that happened, nothing happened to you, it happened for you. Mm-hmm. So when you go through this, you learn certain experiences, you get empathy from it. Because a lot of times you say, I never do that, or I would have did this. You don't know what you would do to you in that situation. Yeah. And so you get empathy, so you can relate to people when they go through it. This is my neighborhood. I'm the South Side legend. Mm-hmm. This is where God want me to be at. And so I had to leave. Legend, right? Pop it now. So I had to leave, you know, Lawrenceville, Georgia. I was living there in the suburbs of Atlanta, and had to come back to the battlefield and really, you know, create a basketball team out of there. So I get all the gangsters, all the killers, instead of us holding GD meetings, now I'm doing prayer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, but that's why I came back to the neighborhood.
Okay.
Short story. I done made a short story real long, but that's why though.
Yeah. You doing God work now?
Yeah.
So now you cleaning up the neighborhoods?
Man.
You doing the basketball shit?
Yeah.
How's that?
Man, it's beautiful, man, because you taking you taking real life crack babies. You taking kids who don't have nowhere to go, ain't a daddy nowhere. Mm-hmm. And you taking these problem kids and you teaching them life lessons through basketball, because basketball saved my life for real. Mm-hmm. You know, I was a good basketball player, but I wasn't disciplined enough to go far as I should have went. Mm-hmm. You know, but basketball teach you teamwork. It teach you self-accountability. In life, we could blame the white man or this one, but basketball, nigga, you turn the ball over. Look, it's right here, you know, and it teach you accountability. Yeah. And so I'm teaching that to these young men. I got them in prayer. We got these 7 principles we live by, and they really transform into young men, because there ain't no dads in the house. The dads training dogs and shit, like dog on the ear and fucking deadbeat. But yeah, I gave up on grown people, and so I'm taking the young men And we could purge the grown people as far as I care, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so, but that's what
I do it for, man. I like to start changing the narrative too for the youth, man. It ain't, we can't do nothing about these grown people, man. And I'm a believer. You know, I believe. I ain't saying it's cool, but death gotta happen. Killing gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? I just tell the truth.
Yeah.
And people look at this and be like, this was some crazy shit 607 on. We were like, well, what's the difference between God and the devil? God killed people too. You know what I'm saying? If you don't obey God, what he gonna do? You disobey God and go against what he stand for and what he on, he gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit happens. It don't be the devil always just killing everybody. But I feel like you do certain things in life, when you get that belt, fool's doing what he doing, he deserve that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And I ain't saying, now if a person out here doing right and living right and you do, and the motherfucker kill him and harm him, then I don't agree with stuff like that. But if a person out here, that's why a lot of people like, when you in the trenches and we go through, that's why the white people and shit look at us and be like, well, them thugs, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. They're thugs anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of the truth, because look how niggas living, man. Niggas is killing, niggas is doing everything out of the sun that they ain't got no business doing it. Then when the shit happened to them, motherfucking mamas and shit want to be, oh, my baby, my baby, my baby. Well, your baby just killed 8 niggas the other day. You know what I'm saying?
And we cheered, and he got congratulated for doing it.
Mm-hmm. Man, there was a mass shooting happened in Chicago last night, man. Multiple people shot, multiple people dead, man. The killing, it just be crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. How
Even
you feel
like
about
King Von. I'm sorry, like that King Von, right?
Okay, yeah.
Man, why would I be? And I'm not from Chicago, but I'm not about to mourn King Von death and go take a picture about this man mural, man. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
you think a lot of people glorify that shit.
Yeah.
They glorify that. And this is what I just said, like the Charleston White and 607 type shit. Why would I say something good about somebody that was living wrong? Niggas that was out here killing and doing what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people don't like Charleston. But Charleston said, I only talk about the people that was doing wrong. The gang members, the killers, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking and doing bad and talking about nobody, you know what I'm saying, bad, except the people that was doing bad to others. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Vaughn, but this is music. Okay, it's cool with music, but like, I tell people the difference between like King Yella. And then my real name, Simone. So a nigga might see the King Yella and see the shit that I do, but then you don't know me in real life. So you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Some of that should be a persona, you know what I'm saying? It's an image that a nigga uphold, but then I'm living my life a whole nother way. And I'm even cleaning up King Yella. But a lot of these niggas ain't, King Von ain't cleaning up shit. That nigga wanted death, blood. Murder, kill. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't right. How you feel about the new Lil Durk shit? You saw it?
Yeah. Listen, man. I know this is unpopular. I ain't that person who don't, like, I don't wish jail on nobody, man. Some people need to be in jail, bro. Yeah, serious, man. So, man, you know how hard it is to make it out of the slums and make a fortune? Man, listen, when the righteous people or decent people with good hearts, when they get money, everybody rejoice. When decent people get money and the power, it's good for everybody. And man, when satanic people get the money, people die, bro. And it's more destruction. Like my neighborhood, for example, right? There's a guy named Bobby Howard in the 70s. He ended up getting rich, bought all these black stores and businesses. Then when my generation started getting the money, guess what they did? They bought the house, blew the motherfuckers up for insurance money. Ain't a house left on the south side.
God,
the niggas blew the neighborhood up. When the wrong niggas get the money. And so shit.
They blowing the houses up for insurance money.
It ain't a house left now.
God,
man, on my block.
That's in Chicago. Two of them motherfucking houses. Violence every motherfucking world. Vacant lots.
Yeah, then you take somebody like, okay, like Jay-Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z get the money. Look how many rappers then blew up out of him. He didn't. Billionaires that came after him. Rockaware, that's Jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so much. This nigga Durk get the money, niggas die. Like the game, like nigga,
they taking the money and putting it into the wrong shit.
Yeah, and so many people die, bro. Like, no, bro, no, go to jail, bro. Like, go to jail. It's safer.
Yeah, it's safer. It's safer for you, and it's safer for the community.
Man.
It's fucked up when people will look at that and be like, "Oh, you bogus wishing jail on a motherfucker." No, but nigga, what the fuck is a nigga doing? Our community is dead. Our community is fucked up because of this shit. All this shit is fucked up, bro.
Man,
because of rappers, and then these people put that bag behind them. They give them the money just to keep fucking us up, and people don't even see what's going on. They only giving you the money to do destructive shit, to do damage, to fuck life up for your own people. You ain't going to no other race hood and sliding on no motherfucking white man, or no Asian man, or no Indian man. You going to kill your own people, your own skin color.
Was he this bad? You think, like, you from Chicago, was he on this shit before Von got out?
No. Durk was never on none of this shit, bro. Durk was the money. Just like right now, he's fighting that case right now, surrounded. He's in the middle. He's surrounded around killers, and killers protected him because he was the breadwinner. But all them niggas that's around with Von and all that, come on, man, he ain't even turn up like that when his brother died. They got shit on the paperwork not saying, he texts, I'm on the worst demon time I ever been on ever since Von died. You ain't even say this shit when everybody else died. You done lost all type of friends.
Because demon, man, that shit get on you. Like, you around that demonic motherfucker, that shit get in you.
Yeah. That energy real. Energy real. That shit fucked up, man. I don't know, man. I'm just through with the streets. I don't care about no fucking streets, man. I don't care how the streets feel, man. That shit, we ain't doing nothing but killing each other and tearing each other down.
Hey, what city you like? So you on the west? What city you like better between LA and Miami?
What I like, LA or Miami?
If you had to live in either one, which one would you choose?
Probably go to the Yams. I'll probably go to Miami. But don't get me wrong, I love LA. I fuck with LA, man. LA just got a lot of politics that come with they shit, and you know, LA niggas is just different. You know what I'm saying? You could, like, certain places, LA like Chicago too. Chicago just open arms to every nigga from out of state. LA ain't like that neither, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially going to the hood now. You go to the burbs or spread around and be around, but you can't go to certain parts of LA. Well, you probably can't do that in Miami, but these places like tour, like people go to Miami, people go to LA too, but Miami is more like a lot of tourists, like Vegas, you know what I'm saying? There's more people coming through that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? To enjoy spring breaks and shit like that, all type of shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But they both beautiful places, man. It's just two different worlds, and they both expensive as fuck to live at, you know what I'm saying? What you pay for, what I pay for a crib here, you be like New York, you be living in a fucking shoebox. Man. For real, if you ain't got no bag, like, this is why a lot of people choose Vegas. Like, you could take 2,000-3,000 and live good. You can't take 2,000-3,000 and live good in Miami like that. If you do, it's gonna be a little, you know, it's gonna be something slight. Even in motherfucking LA. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers be pitching in and sharing rents and roommates and shit like that.
2,000, you gonna have motherfucking 4 extra and motherfucking Crip Mac in front of your house.
Yeah. But you know, in the trenches, 2,000, you're gonna have a nice house in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? 2,000 in Chicago probably be some nice shit. You know what I'm saying?
2,000 in Toledo, you
that's the burbs.
Man, you rich. Man, Toledo's so poor. That's the cheapest place in the world to live at. Ain't nothing cheaper than Toledo, bro.
Not even Indiana.
Man, about the same, like Fort Wayne, man, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same.
So what, everything going bankrupt? Everything,
And it been
the jobs left? Because that's what like all the factories from back in the day.
All gone.
And once that shit left.
Yeah, but Toledo been poor though. Like, it always been cheap. Always been cheap. It always been cheap though.
Trap boys still getting money, shit.
Yeah.
And them churches gonna always figure out a way.
Man.
Them churches gonna be out there with them rolls
on everything.
I don't give a fuck what's going on. Long as they got something to get the supply to reply.
Man, put it like this: you could have been out the hood, not now though, since the price of living everywhere doubled. But like 8 years ago, you ain't $750 a month. You ain't in the hood in Toledo. You could have been out the hood for $750 a month.
Yeah. See, that was like the prices like, and you know what's crazy? It's fucked up to say. When rent was $750 and shit like that, I ain't even had no money to even afford that. now, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I done have since I've been out of prison these 5 years.
Yeah,
that's the longest I ever had my own shit. At 30 years old, I came home 30 years old, brother. At 31, how old I was? 31. I came home 2021 at 31. I'm 36. For these 5 past years, this the most I ever had. I always lived, you in the church, you with your grandma's house, the hood, you with a bitch, you was living with a bitch with Section 8. Nigga, all this shit been king yellow. But I'll be like, man, I wish I had some Section 8. Nigga, this shit get hard. This shit get hard. But at 2000, man, I had a crib, nigga, before I lived, nigga, I was paying $3,000, nigga. I had a 5-bedroom house. That's why all my kids was living out here. I had my sons and shit. But my other son went back to Chicago and shit. My 18-year-old, he's still here, but he in the streets running around, want to be, want to live that life now, man. And I let him find out. You figure out, what's best for you. I only could do as much as I could do.
18.
At 18, you want to spread your wings and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But man, this shit be. How was your trip here, man?
Man, long as hell. I had a layover in Denver. It took me 8 hours to get here.
8 hours.
And then, like the weather. I feel like I walked in an oven. I had a hoodie on when I came here. I had a hoodie on. Man.
I dumped that plane right into the oven, man. Vegas get hot, man.
Yeah, but I like it though. And I'll take 110 any day over all that 15 below zero and all that.
Cold. I'd never go back to that shit. I'd never go back. And it's so crazy because my mama left Chicago probably when I was born. Like she was about 17. And she just said, she was like, always like the crunching of the snow always irritated me, the cold. Man. And then it took like, even over the years, like, nigga, I remember nigga standing outside in that cold, nigga, selling drugs, nigga, toes balled the fuck up, nigga, in that motherfucking snow, G. I'm like, hell no, man. Bro. Hell no. I could never want to go back to that. I'd rather be hot. See, the good thing about the hot is you ain't gotta go outside. You can turn your AC on and chill out until the sun go down. Yeah. But that's how a lot of people do on the West Coast, Vegas. They don't go outside until once the sun go down, then you can move around. Unless you gotta go and take some business, or motherfucker at the pool party, motherfuckers at the pools and shit.
This is different. I like this heat better. It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat.
That Georgia heat.
Yeah, that's the steam room. This is a sauna. Yeah. We're in a sauna. This shit dry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This dry as hell.
I'll take this heat over Georgia heat. I was just in Georgia for 7 years. I like this heat better than Georgia heat. That Georgia heat. And everybody say different, but I'd rather take this heat.
I wanted to move to Georgia when I was little, man. When ATL first came out, that made me want to go down there, man. My pop, when we leave, lie like a motherfucker, man.
Let me ask you something, man. I seen a video with you and FYBJ, man. And like he going bald or whatever. Do you think he should just cut it off or keep doing what he doing?
Some niggas be, remember back in the day, the old people they kept the whole cut with the hole in the back.
My uncle had that shit.
They always do. Man. I just saw a nigga the other day. That nigga, and I swear to God, nigga, only thing he had, the crazy part is everything was bald but the lining part. Man. Like nigga, he still had the lining all the way here. But everything was gone. Man. And this nigga still kept that shit.
Crispy line,
Man,
dog.
nigga gotta put a hat on, these things together. See, that's what J-Man, but that's what made J-Man start going ball. My best friend Shrimp was the same way. These hats, you wear them every day. All this shit is gonna eat all that up. If you wear hats too long, and you know some niggas wear hats, sleeping in them bitches, they in them all day. You know what I'm saying? But J-Man, I told J-Man, J-Man, all you gotta do is go to them people, fly to Turkey, they gonna get them together. Shit, Adam 22 and all them did it.
Would you cut your shit off, or would you keep the ball spot?
It'd be hard to just go bald. He don't know how he gonna look like fucking 50 Cent when he played the cancer patient.
Man.
How the fuck? He gotta do what he do. Keep the ball spot, put a hat on that motherfucker. Or go get one of them motherfucking one of them jeweler joints right here. Let's put that bitch right there. The little cap right there, the little tiny joint.
I forgot what that shit called.
A kufi.
Kufi's that's what the Muslims wear.
They put something on that motherfucker.
Nah, I think
But he be putting that black spray over it, so I guess he got and to be honest with you, the hole was like this. That motherfucker stretching out like a bitch giving birth. That motherfucker opened up, getting bigger and big. J-Man, if you watching this, folks said cut that shit off.
Cut it. Let it go, bro.
Stick a fork in it. You done?
Let it go, man.
You done?
Man, go put a bandana or a headband on or something, man. It's over with, bro. It's all over. Tupac, I seen on the last interview. Tupac, your favorite rapper of all time?
Yeah, Tupac my dog, man. Musically and just what he stood for. People don't even know, like, when I started pushing peace and shit, I dropped a tape called, I think, on Tupac, and I had a lot of shit, Pac talking on there. When he was like, man, I always feel like I knew I'd be shot. I always feel like I'd get shot. You know what I'm saying? And, I felt like that in the trenches too. When you were in the trenches, I just didn't know when I was gonna get shot. But nigga, this something. Nigga, you waiting for it. Nigga, one day this shit might happen. But I just love how Pac was. Brenda got a baby. Like how he spoke, how strong he spoke, had vocal his voice. You know what I'm saying? To the world. Just standing on business, man. Smart as fuck, highly intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And his music, man. You know what I'm saying? To be so young like that and was making the music. You know, a lot of people, he went to art school and I don't give a fuck what he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how he was raised. You know what I'm saying? I was in the feds with his pops at Victorville USP. You know what I'm saying? So my life's so crazy. I caught my first prison case September 13th, 2010. What day Tupac got killed? Well, he died. September 13th. Yeah. You ever saw the video when the police found the gun on me? You ever watched that video?
Mm-mm.
When I went to the feds, but there's a whole video on YouTube. They went in my pants and pulled a gun out. Here in Las Vegas. That's the same as that Black Pac got killed on.
Damn.
I named my album, I Think I'm Tupac. This 2016. All right, so 2010, I go to prison the day Pac was killed. 2016, I get shot. I name my mixtape, I Think I'm Tupac. 2018, I catch another gun case on the block Tupac was murdered on. 2020, I'm in the feds with his father.
Man.
Do you not see how this shit like, niggas probably won't even understand that shit. Like, you know, the internet gets to talking crazy. Only certain people gonna understand, like, it's something, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what it's called, but like, what the fuck? Like, I go to prison, name my album, I Think I'm Tupac, catch another gun case on the same block. Nigga, look, the gun, my first time catching a gun case, I go to prison on the day he was killed. The second gun case I catch it on the block Daddy was shot at?
Man.
Do you understand? From Chicago all the way to Las Vegas, gang. Then I go to the feds and get sent to prison all the way in California, Victorville, USP. And what's his father's name? Matula Shakur?
Yeah.
OG, nigga, long dreads, nigga, walk with his hands behind his back, nigga, walking on the yard, nigga, every day. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That shit crazy, bro. But,
damn, Matula Shakur.
Yes, sir.
And I didn't know who Matula Shakur was until Tupac was like, this goes out to my motherfucking teacher, Matula Shakur, Geronimo Pratt, Mumiabu, Jamal Sigo, Ding, all the names of the Black Panthers on White Man's World. I had researched all of them, like, oh, Matula Shakur. Yeah.
Man, Tupac definitely was a legend, man.
Man, Tupac's my favorite rapper too growing up.
Yeah, man.
See, I'm older than you though, so like, the first rap I ever heard was Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow. Oh, yeah, you old.
Yeah, I was like 6. I ain't like it like that though, because they was still dressed like disco and shit. But then Run DMC, they was the first.
Oh yeah, Run
like,
DMC started popping.
And then when fucking NWA came out, I don't hear none of that shit no more. I'm cute.
Yeah, that gangster shit came. Fuck the police.
Yeah, and then Pac, and it was with Pac Scarface. Still my favorite. Pac Scarface.
See, that's like my pops, and that's why I was listening. Like my pops and them all Tupac, Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto Boys, all that shit, man. You know, that was the era. So I'm around. You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know, get a nigga into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I ain't like, I had to go back. East Coast was too complicated for me when I was young. Like I did like Wu-Tang and all that. I didn't like it when it first came out.
All that shit was even for me. I ain't like none of that shit. When I started nigga, I like the Fab and then when it came out, but them was niggas that was niggas that was making like